You're listening to Chaotically Disciplined with your hosts Shannon and Zaida, two goofy real-life rave moms where we chat about fitness, parenthood, and our love of music festivals.
We'll show you that you can have mid-time management skills, occasional meltdowns, and be disorganized as fuck, but still always get shit done. Hi guys, welcome back. We realized that this is episode 10. We just kind of been trucking along, haven't been counting, but we're really proud that we've had 10 episodes out already. This is a fun little passion project me and Zaida do. So in honor of that, we wanted to do kind of a light and fun episode today where we came up with each, and we haven't talked about it yet, 10 random facts about ourselves. So we'll go back and forth and talk about just these random little tidbits of information about us. And then we came up with 5 facts about the other person. So I have 5 facts about Zaida and she has 5 facts about me. All right. So you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. The first random fact about me is I can't do it as well as I used to. When I was younger, I could do this way better and it was kind of gross, but I can pop my right shoulder in and out of socket.
I remember that being a thing, do it again when I was a kid.
Yeah, so let me see. I practiced it before.
Oh,
Isn't that gross?
it's fantastically cool.
You're a physical therapist, so this is probably why I often have shoulder pain and elbow pain on this side because my joints in general, you've told me, are very lax.
Mobility.
Lots
Yes.
of mobility in my joints. Not always a good thing because you can get injured. But yeah, I can pop my right shoulder in and out of socket. That was kind of like my party trick. When I was in middle school, that was a party trick.
That's hilarious. That's
All right, so I started it off with something real dumb.
I love it, but I'll match you with my hitchhiker's thumb. That is excessive.
Oh my God, I can't do it like that.
This is
Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
Dude, it's weirdly funny because I'll give a thumbs up and I have to try to keep it straight to my kid. Otherwise, I'm like, good jobs.
Oh gosh, this isn't a fact I listed, but Kenny thinks I have ugly hands, and I do. They're crooked. Whenever I flick people off, they're like, "What's wrong with your finger?"
What?
Because they're not straight. Look at me.
Little curve.
I have witch hands. My fingers are all crooked and knobbly.
Oh my gosh. They're not that bad.
They're pretty ugly. But anyway, that doesn't count because I didn't list that one.
Mine doesn't count either.
Saying
I
my
just have
fingers
to say
are
it.
weird. The hitchhiker's thumb is cool. But yeah, I can see where you're doing a thumbs up and you have to
Bring it back to
make
neutral.
it weird and not be a freak.
It's crazy. All right, so my first one is that I have the ability to play piano by ear mildly. So I have melody playback, which is like level 2, according to ChatGPT, because I didn't know the name of this. I was going to call it mildly playing, but yeah, I can play any melody of anything on hand in 1 to 2 ways. Just give me a couple minutes.
I think that skill is really cool to be able to play by ear decently well. It's not kind of. You can do it pretty well.
I think I'd like to learn sheet music though, because then I can play more songs. Because
Yeah.
the left hand's situation in chords is not something I can do yet. So that's my next step.
I think you totally could though. Okay. I can't swim.
Really?
No. I can doggy paddle. I can not die for a little bit. I can yeah, I can, but it's not as far as actual swimming strokes and being good at it and probably surviving for an extended period of time. I can't swim. I would love to take swim lessons actually. I think it's a great form of cardio, especially low impact cardio,
Yes.
which I need more of because 41 and running all the time really hurts my knees. And Stairmaster too can be kind of rough. So I would like to be able to do it as another just general health and wellness option, but I can't swim. It's just the little doggy paddles, the little a frog. I love being by the water. I don't particularly love going in the water if I can't see what's at the bottom.
Understand.
Yeah, but it's also because I can't swim very well. And so having even my kids around the water terrifies me unless I know someone with me can swim really well. Because I'm if things got really bad, we're all screwed.
Well, they do have adult swim lessons, so you can take.
Yeah, that honestly, that's like something on my list of things that I want to, like a skill that I want to learn for multiple reasons, safety and exercise.
Cool. Well, you'll pick that up wicked fast.
Yeah, we'll see. I just gotta do it. That's, problem number one. Okay, your turn.
Um, you know this. I'm a Studio Ghibli nerd, and like I pretty much prefer animated anything, even adult shows, to actual regular humans. So,
Were you always like that? Like even in school, or this was something that you actually became a bigger fan of when you were older? Because I didn't know if it was when you were younger, I didn't know that about you.
oh yeah. Well, I wasn't necessarily into anime as a younger kid, other than Pokemon. Then, or that's like an animated show. Then, like maybe in my teen, I saw Spirited Away when I was probably like 10, and I loved it from then. But I never saw any more of the Studio Ghibli movies till later. But then once I was a teen, I watched normal TV. But then, like as soon as I discovered things like South Park, Family Guy, that's what I like to watch.
Oh gosh.
Now I'm an anime nerd, and we just finished all the Demon Slayers and are sad that it's over. Watched all the Naruto's. Yeah. Now we have One Piece, and that's going to take like 10 years. So see you then.
Yeah, you have all this in common with my boys. I am not into anime. It's never been like artistically my favorite kind of style of animation. So I can't. This is one of the few things we can't relate on.
And that's all right. It's okay.
I love it for you. Love it for you. Love it for you, Craig. Love it for my sons. And I think Allie. Allie likes some of it. She's not as big into it as the boys are, but she does like some of it. But no, I don't think she's like super into it.
Maybe it's a phase thing. I don't know.
It's a
But we love it.
phase.
I watch other normal TV shows too, but
Yeah.
I prefer that for some reason. I just enjoy cartoons.
Do
So
you feel like you like it even more because you're married to somebody who likes it just as much like that? Like
yeah,
if he didn't, like maybe you wouldn't still be into it as much or
I think I would still be into like Studio Ghibli forever because I love the music and the art that's in Studio Ghibli movies. Like they take a lot of moments to pause and it's just the art,
mm,
and the music, so it's very like slow progression in their movies. But I think I'd still like that specifically. But in
mhm.
terms of exploring all this other anime, I don't know if I would venture into it because I'm also a super bad creature of habit when it comes to watching shows, and I just repeat the same things. Besides,
Yeah.
like Harry Potter is the other version of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's just like, and again. The comfort food. Lord of the Rings 2 is actually in that as well.
Lord
So
of the Rings was like that for me when I was younger. Friends is like that. Like if I'm sick or just like sad or like if Kenny's out of town and I'm watching TV at night, it's always Friends. And then second to that would be Sex in the City is like my
true.
comfort show.
I love Sex and the
Um,
City.
yeah, I love that show. But those would probably be my go-tos. But there's certain movies too, like you mentioned Harry Potter, like
It's a Christmas movie.
yeah,
All of it.
Christmas movie. But like if I'm gonna put on any Harry Potter movie any time of the year, it's gonna be Goblet of Fire.
We know why.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's Victor Crumb.
It's Victor.
The Bulgarians.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Who aged very well, by the way. We've also talked about this.
It's true. Number one bay from Harry Potter.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. I had crooked teeth until college. I was not one of those kids that had braces and pretty teeth in high school. Like, I had to wait until college when your mom offered to help pay for them. So, thanks to your mom.
Oh, no.
Your mom helped pay for my braces. Yeah, my aunt. Zaida's mom helped pay for my braces. And I got them on in college. So I had braces for most of college. And I got them off right before I graduated. So I had pretty teeth at college graduation and my wedding a couple months later. So yeah, they weren't terrible. It was just a little snaggle tooth. Like these two were like behind and then this one was really far back and my canines were a little too, like I just had snaggly teeth. So I didn't like to smile and show my teeth pretty much until I was 21 when I got my braces off.
Oh wow. Did it really was it uncomfortable experience or was it okay?
No, I mean, I think I was sort of like, I felt like a dork in college having braces on because it's like, oh, this should have happened. But I was also really thankful for them because I'd always wanted them.
Yeah.
I was kind of shy at first and then I just didn't care. Like I got used to it. That's just, you know, I was mostly thankful for them because it was something I was always really insecure about, and I got them off right on time for graduation and the wedding, and I got these beautiful teeth.
Beautiful teeth.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I think too when you have them when you're older, because the other thing too that is so common is when you get them when you're kids, then you don't wear your retainer, and then so many people I know end up having to get braces as adults because they didn't take the retainer thing seriously, because your teeth will move back.
Right.
And because I was older and because I really appreciated that she helped pay for them, I was like, I'm not doing this again. Like I'm not going to make her waste her money. So
You're more responsible.
they're
Yeah.
still, they're still straight. They're still straight because I mean that was a really big deal to me, and I was really thankful for it. So
Well, I totally understand that because if there's something like that you want to shift or change about your face, it's really important for your self-esteem. Like if you're looking at yourself every day and if you're
mhm.
embarrassed about something that's like kind of all you see, it's
Yeah,
frustrating.
yeah, and I was known for like having RBF, and I mean I guess I probably do still have it, but I'm definitely way more of a smiley person in general. I don't have a straight face all the time now, but I did for, the first half of my life for sure. And I think that's just because I didn't like smiling because I was insecure about it. But yeah, so thanks to your mom, I got my crooked teeth fixed.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
no,
Okay.
Um, so I am obviously an astrology nerd. I have a photographic memory for people's charts, and it's not on purpose. It just happens. I see it, I recall it. So if you ever want to know anything about it, let me know. But I probably told every single person that I know about it. The way I like to look at it, it's really fun to notice relationships between family members. The thing is that it's a language in itself, and like if you
Right.
use general language that is like pop astrology terms for certain things and you lock yourself into definition and then you just I'm this, and that's not how it works. Like you have all these different aspects that may make up your personality and parts of your personality and how you handle things, but it's in real time. If
Mhm.
you understand it, it's happening in real time, so you have to know how to do the comparison of an aspect of your chart to how things are happening now. That's like using it as like a I like to think of it like a retrospective perspective
Mhm.
of what's happening. But yeah, or you could just look at it as a personality thing, and it's more complex than just like one thing.
Yeah, I mean, I like using it as like a piece of the puzzle, but not like being defined by it, just like anything else. It's like people will do the Enneagram tests, or they will do like the other personality tests. They'll do love languages, which we are really a big fan of, like learning love languages and how that works and like our family dynamics with every one of us. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, why can you why are those things okay, but then astrology is like but again, it's because of it's the few people who go to extreme or like use as an excuse for like why they can or can't behave a certain way, like they define themselves by whatever this definition is, rather than being like, oh, okay, well, that's good to know those parts of myself as tendencies, but I can either actively change those or use them to my advantage, or you know what I mean, like
Yes,
just like
it's
any of the other things.
I use it as a self-help tool for learning if or noticing my patterns of behavior. If I don't like quality, how could I balance that quality some other way, or change my behavior? Oh, I'm being too dramatic. Need to be more objective, and that's just coming from my understanding of all of these things.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you don't
No,
have
I
to.
I,
I just enjoy
I,
it.
I like it, and I like having you as a resource because I know that I'm never gonna take the time to learn this like you do.
Oh yeah, no, this
Like
is
I
like a
find it
hobby.
all very interesting, but I'm never gonna learn about it. So I like that you have,
I got your back.
because you're just my little go-to resource when it comes to like any astrology stuff.
Well, I get
Um,
super excited when I meet someone that likes it because I don't have my friends. I have a couple of friends that enjoy it as well, but I like really know a lot about it, and so it's no one wants to talk about it. So it's nice when I learn about someone that likes to talk about it because I'm like, ah, it's
yeah, you're
exciting.
like, oh my God, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just
Yeah.
fun to relate about it.
My fourth one is my grandfather named me, which I think you knew this. You knew Grandpa
Mhm.
Noel named me. My parents could not agree. I'm the oldest, first kid. My parents could not agree on a name. My mom, I think, really wanted to name me Megan, and my dad wanted to name me Jenny, not Jennifer, Jenny, which I've been told throughout my life that I like look like a Megan or a Jenny or a Rachel. Like those are the ones that I would get the most often. Um, but Grandpa was like, I always like the name Shannon, and they were like, and there you go. That's my name. So I really like that. Especially like as you know, like growing up, I was really close with him. Like he was kind of like I don't know. He was my person. He was my person growing up. Like we just got each other.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he named me is like really special. It was always special to me. It's even more special like now that he's gone. Like to have that like tie to him.
Yes.
So I'm glad my parents couldn't agree on a name because then he got to name me.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
I
and I didn't like I don't know if I like loved my name as a kid, but like as I got older, I was like I don't know a lot of this is what's funny too is I knew maybe like two other Shannons growing up in school, and I went to a massive school, so like I should have ran into more than just two, but like as an adult, once I got married, I have met a ton of Shannons in my age group, so I'm like I guess you guys just didn't live in San Antonio.
You were everywhere else.
I like that it's not a weird name, but it's not common.
Right.
It's not for at least for my age group. Which even knowing more Shannons now, it's still not super common.
No, it's not. I mean, it's like a known name, but it's not common.
No, apparently it was like I think it reached like peak popularity in the 70s, so it like had its peak before I was born, and then that's probably why Grandpa liked it was because it had probably become popular, but they weren't having kids anymore. And so, by the time I rolled around, he was like, you know what name I like?
It's finally time to use it.
It's time. I'm glad they went for it. I couldn't imagine having another name, so.
Ooh.
All right, your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna match that. I'm named after both my grandmas, so I'm just a grandma all the time.
I
Named
love
after
it
my
because
dad's
you
mom.
call yourself like a little abuelita all the time.
Yes, I'm just a little abuelita all the time. Right.
Mhm.
So yeah, named after both my grandmas, Zaida Elaine. And yeah, I didn't like my name growing up at first because people just always mispronounce it. But that's like a lifetime of that now, and I'm like, it's alright. Call me what you want. I got a lot of nicknames. That's cool. So
No matter how simple your name is, people will still fuck it up. Like I get called Sharon. I got called Sharon all the time growing up, and I'm like, my name is not weird or hard to spell or hard to pronounce. Uh, Cade got called Cade. I mean, really can't
no,
mess with a name more than that. Kellen gets Keelan. Ali gets Alexandra, even though her name is very clearly Alessandra with no X's and multiple S's in it. Um,
oh yeah, I
like
get
people
Zelda.
will mess with
Zelda's
your
a
name no matter what
genuine
it is.
one. Zelda is really something people actually think my name is. Zelda.
Zelda. I
Like,
know.
all right.
That's why you're Zelda Zazu, which I just think is because you were like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna call myself all of my nicknames.
It's a thing like that is like Zelda was my high school nick or junior high to high school, and then Zazu was my college nickname, and it's just like I forever treasure those nicknames.
Well, you know what? I'm almost gonna like. I meet people most of the time now when I have to say my name in an environment that is very loud, like at a festival or a show or something, right? So I don't know if it's just the surroundings, but multiple different people, this happens to me, I've lost count, have thought that I have said my name is Jeanette or Janet. And so, like, the
Oh, I
first
see
couple
where
of
you.
times it happened, I was like, okay, well, it was them. But then it, like, happens in multiple different locations with different people. And I'm like, do I not know how to say my fucking name? Like, I'm saying Shannon. And so now when I meet people, I'm like, Shannon. Like, I over
Like,
enunciate my
Shannon.
name because everybody's like, Janet? I'm like, no, Shannon. They're like, I'm like, Shannon.
Like,
So I almost am like, maybe I'll just start telling people it's Jeanette when I really don't want them to know my name.
I just give them one letter, Z, and I do the Z.
Like Zorro?
Yeah, Ida with a Z. Z. Like it just you gotta
I always thought it was
break it
cute
down.
because, like, when you were a toddler, your mom would talk about your name like, yeah, I tell her name's Zaida. She's got a name that begins and ends with Z. Because, maiden name's Perez. So it was like a Z at the beginning and a Z at the end. And I was like, oh, that's really cute.
Yes, that was a fun time of my life.
Oh, the good old days.
Yep, good old days. No, these are the better days now.
That was a
And
fun
then last
time.
name. Cool. Okay, your turn.
Okay, this is a personality thing about me that I think, somewhat recently realizing. I've been told this before, and I'm like, no, because I think it's one of those things where you tell yourself you're one way because that's kind of just like the story you've been telling yourself your whole life, but it's not even necessarily true.
Mm.
So I can be really reserved and shy and quiet at first, but once I'm comfortable in my surroundings with my friends, I'm a fucking clown. Like I think I'm a comedian. I am starting to realize it could possibly be borderline obnoxious.
No,
Or
why?
inappropriate at times. like I'll think I'm hilarious and then I'll go home and I'll think about it the next day and I'm like,
You're
you were
unhinged.
kind of a lot. Like you could have shut the fuck up every once in a while.
No,
Um
I understand that feeling, but you're not.
like
You're
I
very
thought I
like
was funny, but I don't know if everybody else did.
no,
But my humor is very much like
you're very witty, and you have like a dry sense of humor that you can
I have
just.
that written down. It's so this my humor is very dry. Like I'm really good at being like dry sarcastic to where that has gotten me into trouble before because people don't realize I'm joking. And I'm a bit of a troll. So like that's my humor.
Yep.
So if you don't know me, it probably can come across as like bitchy or mean, but I'm really just like trying to like I love making people laugh. If it didn't terrify me, I probably would do stand up. Like I think I'm fucking hilarious. But
You are.
but I think that I still identify with the shy parts of myself, which is like what I always was for the better part of my life. Like more than half my life. It wasn't until probably the last few years that I've really come out of my shell for multiple reasons, raving, fitness, all that stuff. Like just getting old and not really giving a fuck anymore. Um, like, so I still am shy and I still think of myself that way, but I've heard other people describe me in ways and I'm like, that's not me. Like how I think I told you how Emma described me like after like the first time I met. She was like, "You are such a big personality in such a small package." And I remember and she said it in a nice way, but I remember when she said that, it kind of caught me off guard because I was like, I would never would describe myself like that. So either you're wrong or there's something about me that I'm not understanding or realizing. And the more I look back and think of how I behave when I'm really comfortable with people, I'm like, I yeah, she called it, I think. Like I think I'm a lot.
You're allowing yourself to be yourself unfiltered. But
Yeah.
like obviously there's layers of filtering, but like in a good way. You're stepping forward to be like, this is how I am, who I am, and if
Yeah.
you don't like me, good. But that's freedom because you're being cringy in a nice way.
I'm like so goofy there. I think that's the thing too. Maybe that like makes me like look back and go, oh, like did that was that okay? Like because I can turn anything into a joke.
Right.
And sometimes it's probably inappropriate to be joking about stuff, but like oh, pretty much anything could be fucking funny to me. And I identify with Chandler from Friends the most because he cracks jokes when he's uncomfortable with situations. And
How
so like humor is his outlet for everything. When he's sad, when he's uncomfortable, when he's angry, like I do the same thing. Like if I'm not feeling confident or if I'm uncomfortable or even sad, I'll make a joke about something that maybe isn't always everybody else.
I love it though. That's one of my favorite things about you though. That you're just like unleashing that about yourself.
Yeah, but I mean you know me, so you know like when I'm joking. And if you don't know, then you'll tell me. Like you won't be like
I'll have to figure it out.
yeah. So I'm like I think, this works really good with people who know me very well, but maybe I need to be careful with people who don't know.
Do you though?
It's a
Because
pro.
like
It can be a personality pro and a flaw. All right. Anyway, your turn.
every single night, almost every night, I dream lucidly. So I
Mm.
have the ability to sometimes direct the dream. I'm just a lot of times I'm emotionally reacting. So it takes me some time once I wake up to like realize that was a dream and also like unreact. Occasionally that happens, but I'm always lucid dreaming. Nap times and all through the night.
Every time you sleep, that's what
Yeah,
happens. Do you
every single.
always remember your dreams every time you wake up?
The majority of them I can remember for like that day,
Hmm.
and then they might come back around. Like I can remember dream spaces from years ago out of nowhere. And there's like places I've never been before, which is why it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
But sometimes it can be horror,
Yeah.
or
My
like absolute.
the scary, startling dreams are the ones that I remember from like teenage years.
Yes.
Um, but I rarely remember my dreams now. I was like that with certain dreams when I was younger. And I think those are the ones that I can recall like memories, but now I rarely remember what I dream about. It's so rare.
That's
I
so interesting. Craig will ask me, he's like, "So, what'd you dream about this time?" Because he just has rare dreams. Rarely does he dream. He just has like solid sleep. So I'm like,
Yeah, no, I just black out and then I wake up and it's next day.
oh, that sounds so nice. I don't have to think about nothing, process anything.
Yep,
But
it's just
no, and I sleep well
power
for the
button.
most part. Dude, oh, that sounds amazing. No, I'm always dreaming about something.
It's not that
Sometimes,
I sleep straight through the night. Like I toss and turn and get up and shit, but like I don't remember what I'm dreaming most of the time. I wish I could. Like I wish I could, but especially the way like Kenny and Allie talk about their dreams. Like they just go off to a different land with a whole new life.
yeah, seriously. Oh, it's wild, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Um, I graduated high school a year early and college in 3.5 years. I was just
Fast as food.
my junior year of high school, I started getting bullied pretty bad. And I went into the school counselor's office and I was like, and I was a kid who, like, I was a nerd in school. I was that,
Good
band
straight.
nerd. I was in honors classes. It's not that I, like, loved school. I wasn't in, like, a popular crowd. Again, band nerd. But I didn't feel like I needed to get out of there. But, like, when all that stuff started happening, I went into the counselor's office and I was like, what do I need to do to get out of here? Like, because your mom had finished high school a year early, so it wasn't a want, but like I had it in my brain that it's something people could do. And
Hmm.
then, I had an older boyfriend who was already in college. So it was like, why am I here?
Right, there's no point.
What the fuck is the point? Like everybody's talking shit. I don't want to be here anymore.
It's
I
crazy.
want to get out. So
I'm sorry you went through that, dude.
yeah, I no regrets in the long run. The only regret I have from that is my senior year was going to be the one year that me and Lindsay, my younger sister, for everybody listening, were in high school together because she would have been a freshman when I would have been a senior, and then we would have had band together, and that would have been like our one school experience. So, like, I'm always going to wish that we had gotten that, but I still wouldn't change the decision because literally everything else that followed is, I don't know if I'd be here if I had delayed that. So because it all ended up working out that I just trucked, like, powered through pretty quickly on everything else. So yeah, when I went to the school counselor's office, she was like, you just need English 4 and government economics, which you can register now for government and economics, can take it at night for night school, and then you could take English 4 during the summer and you'll be done. And I was like, okay, can I come back and walk across the stage with my actual graduating class? And she was like, yeah. So I wanted to do that for myself, but also for my family. Like I felt like when my mom talked about your mom graduating early, it was
Hmm.
always like, oh yeah, we never got to have a graduation for her because she finished early. And it was sort of like, that was
You
the thing
know,
my grandma wished she could have had. So I was like, all right, well, if I do this, I'm going to make sure my mom gets to see me walk the stage at, high school graduation. So that's what was funny was, so I did that. I did my junior year of school during the day. I did night school at night. I did English 4 during the summer, and I finished. I was done. I worked that fall semester that, I could have started college, but I chose to work so I could save money. And then I did spring semester of college. I had finished my first spring semester of college and went back to high school and walked across the stage with my class, having already been to college.
like,
And then,
yes.
yeah, like, you guys are so, like, immature.
Oh, that was good.
And then, yeah, what most degrees should take you 4 years, but I did. I was always an extra class on top of that. And then I always did summer school. And I got out in 3.5 years. I had a minor declared. I was going to be an English minor, but I was like, this is going to slow me down. Again, because, had an older boyfriend who then became my fiance, who then became my husband. We had a long distance relationship, but this was the only pressure I was putting on myself. He was not asking me to do any of these things, by the way. I just want to let's get this shit done. I got a life to get started.
That's freaking awesome.
So yeah, long term, no regrets. The one regret would be not getting to experience high school with Lindsay, but it all worked out. Sometimes, sacrifices are made.
But that's cool that you could do that, especially in high school. All right, so the next one for me, I lived in a tiny house for 3 years. And so I feel like that was a dream that was really cool to make happen because we weren't sure if it was going to happen. Me and my husband went to PT school and then we started prepping for it by working in the hospital. And then we looked at tinyhouselistings.com and we were looking at different ones for a while. And then 2020 happened, COVID happened. We were started travel PT in California. We just lived in an Airbnb. And then we came back to Massachusetts because the only travel job that was available, there was like 4, was in Massachusetts, and I got one of them. And so we went back to live with my parents, and then we were able to save money that way by living with my parents to get our tiny house. And we hauled it with our Chevy Silverado for 3 years in California, just bumping around and living in RV parks, and some better than others. But it's so cozy and compact. I loved it, especially because our grandpa had a trailer or an RV growing up, and I just enjoyed the smallness of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a really great experience. I have a video on my Instagram of what it's like to live in a tiny house that's extended, and it gives more details, but no regrets. I loved it. And now we live in a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom that's small for some, but perfect for us. And for me, I'm like, this is the most I want to do in terms of planning.
It's funny because my mom or Lindsay will be like, what is she going to do if she has a third baby? I'm like, dude, this is a big house for her. You guys don't understand that her perspective and perception of what is big and small is not what a normal person's is after living in a tiny house. She has so much space.
Yeah. Exactly, but we will upgrade to a larger house for 3, especially once they start growing. Then everyone's on top of each other.
Yeah,
but for now we can make it happen.
Yeah, well, even with 2 boys, but if you have 3 boys, as they get bigger, whether you need a bigger house or not, they will need a bigger house.
Yes, so that will come in the next few years.
It's like having 3 giant puppy dogs rolling around everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Because I have 2 giant puppy dogs called my sons, and a much bigger house than yours is. It's not the biggest house in the world, but it's bigger than your house, and I'm still like, oh my god.
Go outside.
Yeah, go outside. I hate spelling errors. I'm actually really, really good at spelling. It's rare that I get stumped on stuff. So when it's usually an autocorrect thing, but sometimes I'll just accidentally brain fart and use the wrong spelling of something. If I don't catch it, if it's a post or if it's a text and I don't have time to go back and edit it, I feel so stupid. So here's the thing, and people might not like this, but if people send me stuff, or if I see a post and there's grammar or spelling errors, internally, I am very judgy. Just for a second, I'm just like, wow, you're dumb. But the thing about that is when it happens to me, I think the same thing about myself, or I feel like other people are viewing me the same way. They're like, wow, she doesn't know anything. If I don't know somebody personally and they send me an email, or if I'm even a product for something, I'm trying to think. If I go to somebody's website because I'm deciding whether I want to purchase something from them and there's a lot of misspellings or bad grammar or it's just written bad, I'm like, I don't really care how good whatever this thing is that you're selling.
You need to go back to school.
You're an idiot. I will be like, no, you couldn't even take the time to run this through spell check. I'm not gonna give you my money.
Dude, that's so funny because my neighbor has a pin on his little hat that says, "I'm secretly judging your grammar mistakes." Like,
Yeah, and
he did
and I'm not even I again as I age and just kind of am not super in tune with it. I'm not like I did not minor in English. Like I used to be really good at it, but there's still I don't know like everything about proper writing and how to say certain things, and
You're very aware.
I mispronounce words all the time, like thanks Cajun grandparents and mother. Like I don't say things correctly a whole lot. But I do like writing, and I will, if I'm not sure about something, like cross check it so it sounds really good and make sure that spelling is correct. And so I get like really embarrassed if I do it. And even if no one else, no, I don't know if most people care that aren't also
Not on
white.
that level.
Like
Not on that.
on that level, like I don't think most people care, but I really care. And so I really care when uh, like I judge myself just as much as I judge other people, but it's a lot when it comes to spelling and grammar.
Well, at this point, we have spell check. Like, I get autocorrect does happen, so you can go back and edit it. Sometimes you can't edit it though anymore, but like at least give yourself like a moment. I like to double check at least
Yeah.
read through.
So like once I get to know somebody though, and they are just like a chronic misspeller or whatever, but I know that they're like actually intelligent,
Mhm.
I get way less judgy because I'm like, okay, their brain just works faster than like they can type. And so
Yeah,
they're just blasting shit out. They're busy. They don't go back and like like there are passes once I know somebody, but when I don't know someone,
right. You're like,
or
what's
when
going
I know someone and they're also not intelligent enough to get away with that, I'm like, wow, you're dumb.
on? You're like a little grammar Nazi.
Yeah, I am. I am the grammar police. I have to fight the urge not to correct it all the time when I see it. This is the thing about this is now that it's out in the universe, anytime I fuck up with a spelling or grammar thing, because I'm gonna, like,
Yep.
I am, because I also am busy. And even if I check and recheck again, it's one of those things because I'll overthink the shit out of like my content and stuff I post. But sometimes I am in a hurry, or sometimes it's like once you see the same text over and over and over again, you miss misspellings, you miss errors in it. And so
Yep.
I'll reread something over and over and over again, and then I'll finally post it and take a break, and I'll go back and I'm like, you still had something wrong with that.
Right.
People saw it, so. But there's
But
so
yeah, you don't want to be judged though for that as well because
yeah,
you're precise mentally. You want it to be.
it's part of being a perfectionist. I think oldest child, perfectionist, all the things I already kind of talked about. So I'm letting that go more with how judgy I am with other people and myself. So it's not just like a one-sided thing, but still, now that I have it out there, people are gonna
They're coming for you.
come for me.
Oh
Learn how to
man.
fucking spell, guys.
Get a shirt that says that for sure. So next one for me, this is kind of a random thing that I don't know why I do this, but I have lighting problems. So like there are certain lights that like I can't handle. Like in the house. I should probably just like change the light bulbs. But like it's too bright, so I just will like be walking by the room and I'll switch it to my preferred lighting. Even if I'm not going in there. Like
Like, like you mean like you don't like things being super bright? You like dim, or you like a
like
certain
dim,
tone of light,
natural
like cool
lighting.
versus warm?
Like warm and cool are fine, probably, but like I prefer warm or natural lighting or dim. So if it's too bright white for me, I'm like, nope, can't do it. Like I'll just shut it down.
You're very much like Kenny. We call him a vampire because he just like if there were never lights on in the house, he'd be fine.
That's how I am. Even in I do that at the hospital. I like walk into a patient's room, I'd be talking to them in like pretty dim lighting the whole time.
You
And
just like slowly
nurse
close
walks
his
in,
eyes.
they're like, why is it so dark in here? I'm like, I thought it was fine. Like it's totally fine with me. The patient's chilling, but
Yeah, yeah. No,
it's like it's like a noxious thing to me. Like if it's too bright white, it can bother me a lot.
I mean
Like
that's fair. I don't like aggressive like overhead fluorescent Walmart lighting. Like I don't like that, but I want light. Like I want to be able to see what I'm doing. I don't like Kenny would when we sit at the dining room table, he is totally fine if we don't turn the light on and just eat in the dark. And I'm like, I want to see what I'm eating.
Oh, I am too. Just a little bit. I'm good to go.
There's a meme I saw that was like, I was fine, but then someone turned on the big light, and that is unacceptable.
That's it. That's
That's
exactly it.
him.
Someone turned on the big
We could
light
turn
and
on
everyone
one big light, and he's like, why are there so many lights on this? I'm like,
yes.
there's just one.
I know. I don't know what it is, but I've discovered that in the past few years where I'm like a light. I'm sensory things from
That's
light.
funny. You need to eventually invest in the hue lights like we have, so then you could just pick all these different colors and settings, and like
My
you'll
mom
just.
got them for the kitchen
I
because she
know
bought
your
me.
mom got them after she visited. She was like, "This is really cool."
Oh yeah, I'd love
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's funny.
So there's that. Go
So,
ahead. You next.
so there's that. This is just a huge, a huge list of all of our quirks. Um, my top childhood crush. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember.
The
I
guy
don't.
from 88 Degrees.
No, but I did like Nick Lachey.
Okay.
But no, he was not. I don't even know if he would have been a top five as a high schooler. I had a number one from like seventh or eighth grade through college, I think. It was Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray.
Oh, Sugar Ray. That's what it was. Yes, that's what I meant. I had him in my head, because
Woo!
he's my
Yeah, no,
blonde.
I had stickers. I had yeah, he was I was not one of those like, Lindsay was posters from Tiger Beat from you couldn't even see wall in her room. So I was not like that. But when I had a crush, I was like fixated. And I don't think he was ever like dethroned from like puberty on until I was an adult. Yeah, like
I knew it. That's what my head. I
98, 99, early 2000s Mark McGrath. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was my top crush. So there's my little random fact.
those are good days.
Yeah.
Next for me, this is not going to be surprising. I have an internal soundtrack of music that never turns off. And so I always have an internal soundtrack all the time, as soon as I wake up until the minute I go to sleep. And rotating songs from the past, something I'm listening to currently, but it's random and it's cued by like keywords. So if someone says a word that's in a song, it's in my head now. And I can speed it up, slow it down, play it at will, and stretch it, compress it. And like I can be talking to you and I have like the Sugar Ray song going on over it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like to the same level or same way that it works for you, but I wake up with a song playing and I go to
Yeah.
bed with a song playing and it's usually like something that I'm like latched onto, like a new release that I just have to burn through until I get tired of it and I'll listen to
Yep.
it like 5 times a day. But
Mm-hmm.
other times it'll be a random old song and I'll have to like but when I have that music playing in my head, I have to listen to the song, and I don't like silence because I would rather listen to music. And it's music I listen to every day, all the time, all day long. When I'm working out, when I'm working, when I'm cooking, when I'm cleaning, I'm always listening to music. I have to like pry myself away from music. So I do always internally have a song playing, but I don't know if it works the same way for me as it does for
Right.
you.
You might just have a different method of it, right? So
Yeah, but it definitely is like constant in my mind all of the time.
and that I can play a song and experience the frisson from listening in my head.
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah, yeah, I can get goosebumps from just picturing the song, like playing it
That's
back in
so
my head.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you have that too. That's
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Yeah, that's
It's a fun
crazy.
way to live.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't imagine. Like, how do you not enjoy music this much? Like,
I don't
sounds
know.
boring. I don't want that life. I grew up in the same house all my life. My mom still lives in the house that I was brought home from the hospital in. I got married at 21, and since then, I have lived in 6 different states, one U.S. territory, and 13 different houses or apartments. So, so I
That's
made it for
great.
a lot of time. I mean, you've moved around just as much as me, but you did that, tiny house living. So
But you did it for a way longer period of time, and that's way more
yeah, I
places
was a
than I.
little. So I went from not moving at all to moving
Everywhere.
around a lot, like every 2 to 3 years. And some of those locations, moving multiple times within that same place. So that's I'm very happy to be to be where I'm at. Like I have no intentions of ever leaving. It's now over a year and a half, and I'll still drive through Tampa, and I'm like, I can't believe I'll live here for the rest of my life. Like
Like you
it's such
made
a
it.
crazy but good feeling. Even when I get lost someplace, I'll get frustrated, but then I'm like, one day I'll know my way around here.
Yes.
Like one day I'll know all the back roads. One day I won't need a map. Like that's exciting to me because I've never as an adult had that feeling. It's always just been
Always adapting.
you're here temporarily. About a year in, I kind of know my way around. And then, 2 years in, I don't need a map anymore. And then I got to move. And so like it's like a strange, it's still a strange feeling, but it's really comforting and it makes me really happy to like be anytime we do anything. I'm like, man, my kids get to grow up here. Like they don't have to leave anymore. Like stuff that I think people who don't move around a lot take for granted. And you would think that, you know, I don't know. I think I just have an awareness of it because I've done both. I have both comparisons, so I don't know. It's really nice to have roots down somewhere, but
Yeah, I'm glad you finally made it.
yeah, here we are.
Got it, Shanny.
Hi.
Relax.
You're
So,
fine.
um, so next for me is I've gone skydiving twice. So I did that when I was just starting PT school. My friend came down and we went, and then I went the next month because I got a discount. So that was epic. And the first versus the second time is very different because of the experience. Like, you know what to expect, so you feel it differently. But I'm definitely a little bit of an adrenaline junkie, and I totally would do it.
Yeah, I have zero desire to ever do that. Like that is it is wild to me that you did that. Like good for you, but
My parents were like, please don't go again. Please don't go again.
oh my God.
I
Yeah,
loved
I
it.
think Allie would I would not want to know if any of my kids were doing that. I'd be like, just tell me after.
Yeah, it was definitely wild. But yeah, I've gone twice, and maybe I'll go again.
Oh my goodness. No, like so is it scarier the second time or less scary? I feel like it's almost scarier because now you know what's coming.
Yes. Kind of, but no, no, I was ready and more aware that, like, so as soon as you jump out, you're not just like in shock. It's like you're perceiving the flips that you're doing, and then you're riding through the clouds. So that was my dream come true right there.
Oh my God. I mean, I wish I was brave enough because there are parts of it that I'm like, that would be so cool, but like I I could not do
It's
it.
intense.
I
You're up there, and
couldn't.
you when you
I would
perceive
throw up.
a plane, I'm about to jump out. You're like, oh crap, and then you
Yeah.
just do it anyways.
Yeah. Oh my God. No. All right. So I will. Now this is number 10. And this one's kind of tied to my name, but my family, for the most part, calls me Shani. Like, I think that
So
that
I
would
call it,
have stuck with friends, but when I was in kindergarten, someone started, like, boys were teasing me and started calling me Shani Panny. And I came home and I was like, stop calling me Shani.
this is not happening.
Which probably broke now that I'm a parent, like, if Allie came home and was like, don't call me Allie anymore, I'd be like, fuck you, I'm still calling you Allie.
Right, that's not happening.
Which I mean, that's what happened. Like my parents still call me that. Like my dad will still say Shani. Joey still says Shani. I think Lindsay will say Shannon, but I think Lucas calls me Aunt Shani. I don't think he says.
Eric calls you Shanny still.
Yeah, Eric. All of them, like all the cousins, say Shani. But yeah, it's cute, but it's just a family thing. Yeah.
True. Yeah, I can
I think
respect
my
that.
mom says Shannon. I think she doesn't say it. My dad still will say Shanny. Yeah, and I don't know if I've ever heard Joey say Shannon. Like I feel if he said my actual name, I'd be like,
Who are you? Who's that?
he's finally grown up. Yeah, he still calls me Shanny. So yeah, from like cousins and siblings, yeah, that nickname stuck. Like I wouldn't care if people called me that now, but I like Shan. I always wanted Shan to stick. Sam will call me Shan. So that's just like organically been something that people will call me, which I'm like, yeah, finally. Uh,
Hey,
but I mean, really, it should just be Janet.
it should be Jeanette, you know?
Janet or Jeanette.
Um, so my last one is that I wanted to be a yoga instructor before I started physical therapy school. I really wanted to just drop everything and go do that, but I knew that it was connected to PT, so I knew it was like, okay, no, I can hang on, and the right time will come for me to do it. So I'm still waiting for the right time to come so I can do that type of training. There's so many types of training you can do. Um, but I practiced Ashtanga yoga for a while, which is like a set sequence. And yeah, I'm not sure what type of yoga I'll end up doing, but I still see it potentially in my future. That was something that was like once up
Yeah,
there.
that's
That's it.
cool.
Our top 10.
All right, so I'm gonna do my 5 little facts, or facts from my perspective on Zaida. Okay, so she's the least judgmental person that I know. She has so many friends from so many different backgrounds, and they all love her. And that's part of the reason why. It's because she appreciates so many different viewpoints, even if they don't match her own. So many different cultures. Like she finds that like interesting and intriguing, like learning about it, even if it's not something she can like directly relate to. But aside from like that, like I have told her some really unhinged stuff. And I have never felt judged. Like if I have something I feel like I can't talk to about like to anyone else about, I know that I can always tell you and you're not going to make me feel bad for whatever that is. So that's one of the things I love about you, and like why we've gotten so close is because you're not judgmental at all.
Thank you.
You're so kind of these, I feel like these things kind of all like relate to each other. You're very even tempered, at least from what I can see. I didn't grow up with you.
I'm jealous. I'm a good
I've only
person.
seen you freak out. Xavier's like, look, let me tell you.
Yeah, exactly. He's brought out another side of me. I
False.
didn't know.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, for real.
No, you really are though. Like I see you with your kids from what I can see. I know we're not all the same when we're around other people, but like I've only personally, and I've known you your whole life, witnessed you freak out one time, and you were like 21. So I mean, you get a pass.
True.
But
I
yeah,
held it in for a
you
while.
don't. I feel like it takes a lot to get that kind of reaction from you. You're not, one of those girls who just flies off the handle at everything. I feel like you really have to be bothered to like lose your shit on somebody. You're pretty even tempered. You're very thorough in how you explain things. Like sometimes I'll come to you with like a question I have about clients or how something physical therapy related works, and I'm just anticipating like a quick answer that I can run with, and if I have to like kind of figure more of it out on my own because I know you're busy, you're very very thorough. You always give me so much information, and then the other thing that you do on top of that is you'll follow up with my clients. Sometimes before I even get a chance to. So like you really care about what you do. Like you're really good at it, but you also really care. And I think that that is a very good quality to have. Like I don't pay you for following up on, I don't pay you for any of the advice you give me. And you still follow up with my clients on how they're doing if I've asked you something. So, I can only imagine how that translates, like when you're actually working directly with somebody. You're quirky. This is the fourth one. You are quirky and eccentric, but I mean this in the best way. Like that again, this is what everybody loves about you. And I think that you are like this because of the first thing I said. Like you're so not judgmental and like very open and curious about like people from other walks of life, like different cultures, different belief systems. Like you just like learning about it, but you picked up different parts of all of these things. Like you're a collector of like different people, and I'm like that too. I have friends from all kinds of stuff, like to where I probably couldn't get them all together and expect them to get along, but like you have a lot of like, you're very quirky and unique, and I think it's just because you've picked up your favorite things from like all of these different friends and cultures and backgrounds that you like. But I mean, your friends love you so much again because you picked up all these very interesting qualities and made that part of yourself and your personality and like made your own thing out of it. And so I don't know, I love all of that about you. I mean that as a compliment, not like, oh, she's a weirdo.
you. Oh, you said weird. I would have been like, thank
I
you.
know. But I mean, we both like the idea of being weirdos too, so like I knew you wouldn't have gotten offended. Um, you are stunning, and I don't just mean physically. Like you have a very beautiful, exotic look. But again, considering everything else I've listed, you actually are like that inside. You're one of the rare women whose personality matches the outside. Not I don't want to say usually. Pretty girls can be bitchy or vapid sometimes. You just have a very beautiful, unique look, and the way that you look on the outside is very reflective of your personality. Um,
Oh, thank you. I feel
so,
the same way about you. I would say the same thing about you, though. I
oh,
feel very comfortable being next to you and around you, and because it's calming to be next to you and around you. Even if
oh,
we're far away, I feel that way, where it's like you calm my energy and you make me feel right at home. So that's
that's
super.
how I feel about you. Again, I think because of all of the personality traits I listed, like you're just not judgmental and you are like open to. I don't know. I can just hang around you, and I don't feel like I need to explain a whole lot. It's
Yes.
just calming. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Those are wonderful things to say. Thank you. If I can come up with a list that is similar, I will do that for you. Mine is a little different type of list.
I'm curious. I want to hear it. I can't wait.
Okay, so the first thing, you are the queen of acronyms. Okay? You are the queen of acronyms, and the reason this is so funny to me is that like you're so because like you're grammatically correct and you create acronyms that should exist but they don't exist. So you
Tell
gotta
me you're a
trademark.
military spouse without telling me.
You gotta trademark this stuff, man, because it's legit. It's so funny though, but you are so good at making things into acronyms that I'm like, wow, nice summarization of that. That doesn't exist yet, but you made it happen. So you are the queen of acronyms. Number one. Number two, you turn into a small pretzel cube in how you sit. You create you literally shrink into a little cube. Yes,
I'm
everywhere
literally
you go.
the whole time we're filming. I'm like,
And that's why I saw you a picture of you on Groupers, and you were literally like this small because you were on a stool, like in the seat, in a position that I'm like, how is she doing that? But that's
I missed my calling as a contortionist. I think.
yes, exactly. Number three, you are a crowd gremlin expert, so you know how you can direct the line better than anyone I've met.
That's
So
true.
if you are at a festival and you want to get to the front, Shannon's got to be the
I
leader.
am. I'm the
Girl
line
got you.
leader.
Yes. So, but me and Craig decided crowd gremlin was a good
Crowd
one.
gremlin is probably what I'm gonna have to put on a T-shirt now.
Yeah.
Crowd
Yes.
gremlin.
Take pride in that. All right. The next one is this: is that your home, no matter where you live, is the most chill. So, no matter what type of stress we're carrying, we are coming to visit you. As soon as we get there, it's like ugh, everybody's chilling. Even if people are stressing, you're chilling hard. Even if you're working, you're chilling hard. So it penetrates. The whole house is chill, no matter the day of the week, the time of the year. The mode is just extra chill. So
I feel like this was a nice way of saying you guys take a lot of naps.
a lot of naps, and your couch is the comfiest of
Yeah,
all
the
couches.
key to this is the couch. Like the key is the couch. You gotta have a really good couch.
Yes. So that's something that has always been a thing forever. Is the chillest, even when you were a kid, but now it's like for sure the chillest home of all. The last one is that if Shannon could, she would open her own bakery.
Ah, that is true. That used to be a dream
Yeah.
before the personal trainer thing. And now they could go hand in hand.
So, but that's something that you are very, very good at. Excellent baker, and that was a dream of yours. And who knows, maybe when you're a viejita, little old lady,
Right.
that could be something that you start.
When I'm done with this whole, you know, trying to look good naked thing.
After you're done, just keep it going for
And
life.
I'm like, whatever, who cares? I'm just gonna bake in my kitchen all day like I used to. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I actually almost listed that as a thing about me was that I love to bake. I'm the family baker. I'm the person who brings the baked goods to the potluck. Like, um, yeah, I love baking.
You're definitely one of my biggest inspirations as a cousin, but also like the way I think choose to live your life, really. Like the way you choose to live your life, the way you parent, the way you are as a wife. Those things have always inspired me to be the woman I
Oh.
am today. Like you're not my big sister, but you're like my big sister. So it's
Yeah,
definitely
you feel like an extra little sister to me, for
and
sure.
you've helped lead me through a lot of situations in my life, through example, but also literally through talking it out with me. And so, like, I I agree though that you have a big personality, but in the best way. You are your own person. You are who you are, but you've also been a player in who you are. You don't just like let the world shape you. Like you shape yourself in the world, and that is huge because not everybody feels like they can step forward to be themselves. And you definitely helped me figure out that, oh man, I can actually have a voice and like feel comfortable being myself in front of others. And I get that from you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's like a mutual thing that we're both not realizing because a lot of the stuff you said, I feel like you've had that effect where I'm like, she's just so chill and like such
But
a
I
vibe
feel
and
the same.
everybody likes being around her and I just want to be like that.
But I feel that way about you. That's how you are too. So
Maybe
it's
we're
just
both just like that and that's why we're close.
it makes sense.
That's funny. Well, this was fun. So glad we did this.
Same.
I guess we'll wrap it up. Yeah, till next time, guys.
Peace.